Hello. Okay, so I've been tripping over my words. I've tried to record this a couple times, and I'm going to try and keep it super simple and not 15 minutes. I would like to do a series, and I posted in the community tab about doing kind of like a back to basics, beginner oriented introduction series for people new to the practice or trying to get some more information or trying to understand the tools used inside and around witchcraft. That was the simplest explanation. I've tried like 6 ways for Sunday to try to get that out, but that's what this is. This is an introduction to your introduction. We're gonna cover books, a couple different books. What's in the book? Do you need a book? All that stuff. Different tools, wands, pendulums. I'm not going to go heavy on pendulums until after the class is done. Me and Tequila are going to do a class. And she put out a video that explained it a little bit more. I think it was on our live, but I can't remember. But we're going to do a pendulum class. And the reason for that is it's a topic that, let's be honest. Okay, let's just have open dialogue, right? One-sided because it's just me talking, but y'all can chat in the comments. Working with pendulums tend to scare people. Just like, what are they called? The little doodads, dowsing rods. Stuff like that, Ouija boards, spirit boards, they tend to scare people. So we're starting with pendulums to kind of you need a healthy amount of fear and understanding and education to do anything related with tapping into the other side, okay? But you also have to have the basic understanding of the pendulum is not just about the other side. It is for healing. Yes, you can use it to do things around your house, but I'm not going to get into all of it. We're going to go heavy into pendulum work, pendulum magic, and all that stuff in a class coming up in the next couple months. And it's going to take a couple months because there's so much that goes into pendulum work, and there's so many different things you can do with your pendulum. You need to know how to program it, what the specific uses are, how to use it for that specific purpose that you're going to use it for. And I separate my pendulums. There is one that I use for seeking, and there is one I use for healing. So, for example, and like I said, we will get into this later. And just because I use these two specific ones, these are not the only two I have 2 handmade ones, but these 2 specific ones, I use these 2 because this is what I'm called to do, and that is what works for me. What you are called to use needs to be for you, okay? And I want y'all to understand that. I use clear for seeking, and I use amethyst for healing. Those are my preferences. You could be called to use obsidian and rose quartz. It's totally up to you and what you're called to do. Don't ever feel like you have to use a specific thing to do a specific thing. No. But we're going to teach a class on that and clarify a lot of stuff and take some of the worry and fear out of it. I'm not going to say you don't need a healthy dose of fear, because you need to understand that anything you do anything you do has repercussions, right? So you have to know how to protect yourself. You have to know how to clear your mind. You have to know how to do a whole bunch of stuff. And I feel like I'm making this very complicated, but this is stuff that you learn about in the introduction to any book you pick up. It's all about intention. You're setting your space. That's why I want to do this series, because I feel like there are people coming into the craft, pick up a wand and go to town with it, and then they put it down and they never touch it again, you know, because X, Y, or Z didn't work out, or it didn't feel right, you know, whatever. I'm trying to alleviate tension and strain and fear and all the convoluted knowledge that's out there. You know, I'm just trying to help make things a little bit more easier to understand and more personable. That way there's not as much stress involved in learning, because there's so much in witchcraft to learn, it'll blow your mind. If it hasn't already, it will. But that's what I want this series to be about. We're going to cover some books, stones, crystals, you know, but I guess my ultimate goal is to lead you down the right path, and that is not my decision to make, but yours. I'm just going to give you the knowledge to make your own decisions, to lead you to where you feel more called and more comfortable. That is what I want to do. That is what I wish I had when I started. So I'm trying to give that back and not be so over dramatized about it and just using too many words. Just using too many words. There's very simple explanations that can get you to where you need to go without needing a thesaurus to thumb through to figure out what the hell I'm saying. That is my goal. I would like to try to upload one of these a week and keep them under 10 minutes, which means this is going to go on for quite a while, because it's hard to get everything I even want to say in general in 10 minutes. But you'll also know I'm lazy and I don't like to edit, mainly because it frustrates me. It's not because I can't figure it out. I just get frustrated. And this computer that I'm using was my son's, and I don't know anything about it enough other than basic things. So I have to do things basic for me. But I think 10-minute slots are okay. I think I can get a lot said in 10 minutes as long as I lay my thoughts out, which today clearly I didn't do. But anyway, that is what I want to do. And our first topic is going to be super simple, and you don't need anything, is what's in a name. Your spiritual name, your witchy name, whatever you want to call it. That's going to be the first episode in this series, is what's in a name. So I hope you join me. I'm going to upload this, and then I got another video to do to show you where I'm at, because clearly I'm in a different place. And I feel better about it, even though right now it looks messy. But it's a space that gets used, so I'm happy about it. Anywho, this is 8 minutes now. I will see you in the next one, and I hope you all have a great day, and stay safe, and have a good day. Bye-bye.